And the injury to Devin Harris. That's the story here. Unfortunately, he is out.
Kevin, he went down in that last game, but it appears as though it's only a short-term loss, and so they're expecting him back in the near term.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Williams runs point with Matthews to his side. Quincy Acy out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Mejri in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams with the ball. Barnes up top. To the inside. Well, the NBA season, of course, as they say, it's really a marathon. I mean, here at the midway point, sometimes a team will start to look a little run down, a little more fatigued, while others, Doris, at this point, begin just to kind of hit their stride.
You know, I think it can go organization to organization. You have to remember each of these NBA franchises has building commitments outside of their franchise. And so you look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs. Every year they take that vaunted rodeo trip, and by and large they use it as a way for them to come together. They're on the road for a long time, and they use it as a means to become cohesive. And that means being on the road for a while, so there can be some bumps in the road. Sometimes it's just the way the NBA scheduling works out. One team might be front-loaded with home games, and so you get off to a great start. There are certainly points of the year where there's a real rhythm to the NBA. As you get to this midway point, everybody's looking forward to that All-Star break. It gives everybody a chance to exhale and sort of reset.
So it's the Lakers now, following the three from Wesley Matthews. Pass to Cobb. Down low. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Ingram missing. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, I thought too many hard shots. I don't know whether it was a question of strategy or if guys were just unwilling to work for something better.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Cobb. And the pass to the Prophet. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
And the Mavericks, every summer, very aggressive in free agency, Doris, trying to reload to give Dirk Nowitzki a shot at one more title.
And Kevin, it's surprising to me more players haven't wanted to go to Dallas. A vibrant market, no state income tax, and most importantly, the chance to play with a Hall of Famer like Nowitzki, who creates space for everyone else.
Pass to Matthews. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hassel. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets it fly from 18. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Williams passes to Mejri. There's the dish to Acy. And here is Barnes. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They have won their one matchup against this team so far, but he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is, this is not going to be easy. They're facing a defense that prides itself on taking advantage of your miscues, so they really have to execute.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Darren Williams does everything so calmly. Great look.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the right side. Pass to Cooligan. Here's Silk. Here's Hassel. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Hassel. Here's Cobb. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Wesley Matthews picks one up. The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. And for the Mavericks, Doris, some tough luck with injuries over the last few seasons, sapping their strength come playoff time.
I think, Kevin, they need everything to bounce their way to make a deep playoff run. They're hoping the basketball gods are a little more forgiving this time around.
And he nails the third. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Williams kicks to Barnes. Steps back and shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got his second basket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Cooligan. Passes it to Cobb. Tries a 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, Barnes. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Stellar defense to alter that shot. You could tell his release was a tad awkward.
Now the pass to the Prophet. That's tipped. Barnes outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. And you think back to 2011, the Mavericks win the title, but they let a lot of those players go to free up cap space and pursue bigger names. In hindsight, Norris, do you think that was a mistake?
Well, it's a difficult thing when you know a player is on the back 9 of their career, and they might have held on to Tyson Chandler. You know, he had some great years in New York, but I think they caught lightning in a bottle in 2011. I'm not sure they could have easily repeated. I understand why they decided not to rest on their laurels.
Now, here's Matthews. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
Here's Hassel. Dolman. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
First one falls for him. And Dallas coach Rick Carlisle signed a 5-year extension last season. The Mavericks said they want him to be at the helm for as long, Doris, as he wants to be there.
Well, Kevin, he becomes the 3rd longest tenured coach in the league after Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra. And the Mavs see him as a top 3 coach in the league. You'd be hard-pressed to argue with them.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Williams dishes to Barnes. Dallas again missing.
What a great opportunity. Nice open look. You'll take those anytime you can get an uncontested shot.
Here's Cooligan. Pass to Cobb. To the middle. Dolman. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, so many players can change a game with their physical attributes. And Doris, there are some who can really do it with their vision, with their decision making. Who do you think has stood out in your mind from that basketball IQ perspective?
You know, I think 3 come to mind immediately for me. LeBron James would be at the top of that list. You know, a guy who has shown over the course of his career he can play 5 positions. He is arguably the best, or absolutely in the discussion as the best passer in the league. I think everybody looks at LeBron's frame and thinks simply, he's just a monster. The combination of size and speed, it goes well beyond that. LeBron's IQ is as good as maybe there's ever been. The next guy on that list would be Chris Paul. I mean, he's been considered widely the best point guard in the league for a long time. He's the master picking defenses apart with the ball in his hand. And then the other guy is Tony Parker. I know the system that the Spurs have employed is outstanding, but when you think about the engine, the amount of distance required, and all the reads Tony Parker's been forced to make when the ball's in his hands, I think those 3 guys really jump out at me.
So true. Those 3 are just outstanding. And let's add 2-time MVP Steph Curry as well.
No doubt.
Mavericks trail by 4. Barea kicks to Barnes, looking to end the drought. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Cobb. From 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Silk's got 8 points. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Barea. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Barnes passes to Powell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And another young Canadian making a name for himself, Dwight Powell, the 45th pick in the 2014 draft. He played at Stanford and showing that he's, Doris, a player to watch.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, basically a throw-in in that Rajon Rondo trade, but the 6'11", athletic big man has some shooting touch, and he just needs to fill out that frame so that he can absorb an 82-game schedule in the NBA.
And Powell, no good on that one.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And the pass to Ohio. Mayo against Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Collins. The shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now here's Mayo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And Matthews kicks to Anderson. Stripped it away. Now the Lakers on the break. Collins, good. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And finished off by Anderson.
That, my friend, is what we call poetry in motion. Terrific pass that led him right into the shot.
Here's the screen for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Hammonds. Dishes it to Powell. 4 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Ohio, the pass to Mayo. Inside, Hassel. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The captain's got 5 points so far. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Anderson passes to Hammonds. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mayo kicks to Collins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mayo, the pass to Ohio. To the paint, here's Collins. Good D by Matthews. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Los Angeles leading by 7. Kicks it to Collins. Pass to Hassel. Pulls it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. And so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I've just being around you, watching you broadcast. I know you love at all levels. You love the game.
If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching. That's right. And he sinks the second.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Barea kicks to Anderson. He dishes it to Matthews. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Hammonds. And here's Barea outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Lakers leading by 5. Now Mayo puts up a 3. Rebound by Hammonds. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And finished off by Anderson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ohio. It's deflected. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Barea with the ball.
I think Powell is an exciting prospect, has a phenomenal understanding of the game. I think he'll make big improvements with time.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Here's Hassel. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
3-1. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just laziness on the part of the defense, not hustling to get to the boards.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Matthews. The feed now to Barea. The kick out to Matthews. That three off the mark. With one on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the... Mavericks trail by 7 on the floor for Dallas. They've got Harrison Barnes. J.J. Barea is out there with Darren Williams. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's AC in at the 4. Barnes has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Here's Cooligan. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket to the inside. Here's the Prophet. Drops in the layup for 2. The Prophet's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Powell. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Second chance shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Dallas.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
That's good from Barnes. And, certainly the culture of the NBA and basketball has seen some shifts over the last couple decades. Doris, when you look at the game today, how do you think it's changed? And where do you think it's going?
But I think from a strategy standpoint, the biggest change in the NBA culture is that it's going smaller and faster. It's trending toward positionless players where guys can shift among 3-4 positions at a time. And then the other part of the neat thing is in this day and age of social media, from the off-the-court stuff, we're starting to see these guys become fashion icons.
Here's Redding. Here's Ingram. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Barnes. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he usually knocks that down with that much space.
Pass to Cooligan. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. There's the pick. Right wing. Shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Silks checked in for the Lakers. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Barea, the pass to Mejri. He kicks it to Barnes. The rebound by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
I think consistency breeds a higher level of confidence, and their inconsistency at the foul line shook them up just a bit.
It's stolen. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. They set the pick. Barnes kicks to Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Deron Williams, once in the conversation for the best point guards in the NBA, Doris, unfortunately, injuries have been a constant concern with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost some of that quickness that made that crossover so deadly, and he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll, and when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
And Williams drops them both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Silk, guarded by Barea. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ingram missing.
It's ironic. As he continues to search for his rhythm, they continue to stay in the lead.
Taken away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Barea. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's AC. They trail by 9 points. It's good. Mejri's got 4 this quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Cooligan. There's the pass to Cobb. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. The Prophets got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Williams a screen. There's the screen. Barea with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Barea kicks to Mejri. Picked off in midair. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pull-up jumper. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Ingram. Averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Now here's Williams. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Barea. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cobb. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Silk's got 13.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch this lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of them. Nice.
And the Mavericks call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Look at the Prophet, 2nd in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, the captain, who's right there as well.
These two rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
Now here's Williams. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Mejri. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. From deep, Barea.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. 16 points for Silk.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams with the ball. Now Mayo defending. Another miss by Barea.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. And another basket for the Lakers.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Mavericks trail by 17. Barea kicks to Mejri. The dish to AC. Barnes outside. It's blocked.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Passes to Cobb. Feeds it to Mayo. They set the screen. Pulls up. And that one is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
I think the goal always is to control the glass if you can. It ends up giving you extra possessions that typically lead to extra points.
Now here's Barnes. 10 points for him. Barea dishes to AC. From outside, off the mark.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the resume on Darren Williams. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 8th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Just looking around the league doors, pick a few players you think are going to be the face of the NBA over the next couple years.
Well, Anthony Davis comes to mind. Certainly the brow.
Good choice.
Yeah, just you love his multifaceted offensive game. Karl Anthony Towns is another one who...
Isn't he amazing?
I mean, just...
A couple Kentucky guys, too, by the way.
That's a good point. That's
Sorry
a
to
good
interrupt you.
point.
Yeah.
They certainly are coming out of there fast and furious.
They are.
I'll tell you one guy I'm intrigued by. What do you think the ceiling of Andrew Wiggins is?
With that length, his jumping ability, I think he's very coachable.
Yes, no doubt.
Played at Kansas the 1 year, which I think was a great entree into the league. I wonder if the call of Canada is too strong for him to ignore someday down the road.
I'll tell you that. Toronto's a team that has had a lot of defections of free agents.
Yes, they have.
With all these Canadians, does that become a destination?
No, Tristan Thompson, and you've got Wiggins. I mean, guys, big-name players that could go back home. Drills the three-pointer.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own?
Boy, this feels like a developing game of one-upsmanship. Love to see teams try to outdo each other like this.
Dallas calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
It gives you a chance to calm your guys down. Let them know what opportunities you see from the sideline.
The captain's checked in for the Prophet. Anderson the screen. Here's Barea. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Matthews with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Barea. Drops in the layup for two. Barea's got his third basket of the night right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Too many. Simple as that. Their defensive weaknesses are being exposed right now.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by the Lakers. Dallas moving it around. Offensive rebound. Lakers leading by 16. Ohio in the pass to Collins. Here's Hassel. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Ohio. In the corner, Mayo with it. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from the corner.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 16-point game to the paint, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taken that shot.
Lakers leading by 16. Ohio in the pass to Collins. To the middle. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Nice flow to that play. Let him right into the attempt with the sharp pass. It has to be crisp, and it has to be on time.
Now, here's Barea. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Matthews. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Barea kicks to Anderson. The Mavericks rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Powell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. The free throw drops for Powell. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Ohio in the pass to Hassel. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Barea, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Barea's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it to Collins. Rebound by Hammonds. Hammonds got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barea with it. He's got 9. Outside Matthews. Here's Hammonds. Back to Matthews. From deep, Barea. Another miss by Barea. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 13.
Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they played?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
Mavericks trail by 13. The captain out there with the profit. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Silk. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Ingram. They get it back. Hassel. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The captain's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. The Mavericks shooting not great, 40% for the game. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Andrew Bogut is an elite defensive big man. He said, where I affect the game is the little things. Blocking shots, being a good help side guy, communicating, setting good screens, just doing little things that don't show up on the stat sheet. Kevin, when he sees opponents hesitate to go inside, that's when he knows he's doing a good job.
Thanks, D.A. He's a presence.
And you think of guys who are 3-and-D wings. Wes Matthews, throughout his career, has been one of the league's best. A prolific shooter and tremendously physical on both ends of the floor.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Matthews. And Wesley Matthews, very capable from long range, but that's not all he does offensively, Doris.
No, Kevin, he's gotten much better attacking the closeout and stepping in to hit that mid-range jumper. He also looks to use his strength, going to work on the low block.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the left side wing. Here's Hassel. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. The captain's got 4 points this quarter. And here is Williams. Pass to Measury. He dishes it to Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got 12.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Hassel. He's got 13. Out to the right wing. The feed to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. 4 on the clock. His three-pointer's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 12. And Matthews kicks to Barnes. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Barnes. He feeds it to Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Marvelous start to the second half. 3 for 3.
Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Ingram. Here's Cooligan. He's guarded by Williams. AC with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Matthews dishes to Williams. Passes to Mejri. He kicks it to AC. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Here's Mejri. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 9. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Hassel. It's rebounded by Dallas. AC's got his third rebound tonight. Williams kicks to Matthews. There's a screen by Williams. Mejri, the pass to AC. Here's the screen. Barnes dishes to Matthews. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Here's the Prophet after Wesley Matthews' score. And there's the pass to Hassel. The dish now to Ingram. And nothing is falling for him right now. Mavericks trail by 6. Mejri kicks to Williams. Feeds to AC from outside the arc. Rebounded by Hassel. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Lakers second.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 7. Williams kicks to Mejri. Dishes to Barnes. They set the pick. Back to Mejri. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low, here's the Prophet. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for the Prophet. 4th in rebounding, 5th in field goal percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
No good on the free throw. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Silk. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 8. Kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Mejri. Here's AC. Dallas, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Ingram missing.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
You know, clearly out of rhythm. He's pressing the issue right now. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved.
Now here's Williams. He dishes it to Barnes. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mason.
It looked like they were willing to give him that three-point shot, and he doesn't blink. Drills it right in their eye.
Gets Ingram atop the key. And it comes off the front of the rim.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
And Matthews kicks to Williams. They swipe it. Inside, here's Ingram. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ingram's got 8 points.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. Here's Mesri. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
This guy is getting after it on the offensive glass. Nice job to cash in on the second chance points.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Anderson comes in for Wesley Matthews. For Dallas, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And the free throw, no good. Pass to Ohio. The feed now to Collins. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Picked by Williams. Barnes kicks to Powell. Puts it up from 12. Passes it to Mesri. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his 3rd foul of the game. J.J. Barea's checked in for Salah Mesri. The pass to Barea. It's deflected. He feeds it to Powell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And, of course, the Mavericks. A game and a half out.
You know, for Los Angeles, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
And that one misses. Dallas making a switch here. Hammonds checks in. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 4. They set the screen to the left side wing. Here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Hammonds. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And J.J. Barea out of Puerto Rico. Listed at 6 foot. Doris, are you buying that?
Well, Kevin, maybe with his shoes on, but even then, he's probably an inch shy. But listen, Barea uses his quickness and mobility to his advantage, and he's always looking to attack the defense off the pick and roll. Tough guy to contain.
So he gets them both. Lakers leading by 5. There's the dish to Collins. Pass to the Prophet. He kicks to Collins. Passes it to Ohio. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Barea. 11 points in the game. And Anderson has it in the corner. To the inside, Hammonds. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Redding. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, because of the size difference, that's probably not the one-on-one matchup they'd like to go to very often, but it worked that time.
Here's Hammonds. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barea. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Barea's got 13.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dolman, guarded by Powell. The three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Hammonds passes to Barea. Here's Hammonds. Feeds it to Powell. Williams attacking. Softly drops in the floater. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, all kinds of situations. Darren Williams finds a way to score that one in traffic.
They set the pick. Here's Redding. Dishes to Collins. Shoots off the screen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Hey, you know, it happens sometimes. Clear your mind, on to the next play.
Here's Redding. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Look at the Prophet, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier rim protector in this year's rookie class.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely to the middle. Anderson. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. He's got 10.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Ohio on the pass to Collins. Here's the Prophet. He's covered by Anderson. Barea pulls it in.
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
For the lead, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Inside, Dolman. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a chance to check out stats for Barea. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 1:06 left to play in the third. Williams dishes to Barea. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Just great instincts. That's a money pass by D. Will.
Ohio on the pass to Cobb. Dolman, and that's good off the glass that time. 6 points for him. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's Barea. 15 points in the game. From the top of the key, another miss by Barea.
Sometimes you've got to get right in the shooter's grill to bother him, and that's what they did to him.
There's a good screen. Here's Collins. It's off. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here, J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Anderson, and it's Mejri in at the 5.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Now Barea. Anderson, a screen on Collins. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You know, it looked like their guys, he just sort of wasn't paying attention to the play, his surroundings. Those can be costly mistakes depending on the game situation.
Quincy Acy's checked in for Dallas. Lakers leading by 3. Kicks it to Collins. Pass to Cooligan. He dishes it to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Count that one. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Yeah, he has not missed the mark very often. Absolutely locked on target.
Now here's Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, his shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
There's the pass to Hess. Ingram with it. AC on him, and it's Ingram missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, he has the innate ability to change shots. What a competitor.
The Prophets checked in for the Lakers. Mejri kicks to Barea. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prophets got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Cooligan. Pass to Hess. Here's the Prophet. Here's Ingram. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Barnes, guarded closer. Acy's shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Los Angeles with another miss.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
On the wing, Barnes. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Passes it to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. Mejri with the rebound. Mejri's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. AC. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
It's stolen by Barea. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes sets a screen for Barea. To tie it up. Another three for Dallas.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Cooligan. The pass to Cobb. Clock at 4. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Ingram missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Another miss by Barea.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 11 points for the Prophet.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
No, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this D.
Barnes. Basket good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Hassel. Here's Silk. Pass to Hassel. Here's Cooligan. Here's Ingram. Not really his range, and it's off target.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
Barea with it. And there's the feed to Matthews. And here is Barnes. Up off the screen, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Hassel. Here's Cooligan. Passes it to Cobb. There's the dish to Ingram. For the three. Connects from three-point range. And that's 18 points for the captain.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Barea kicks to AC. Here's the screen. Barnes with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Here's AC. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Silk passes to the Prophet, and that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Hassel. Baseline J on the way, and the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Barea kicks to Barnes. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Pass to Cobb. They set the pick. Here's Ingram. No good on the three.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise. He's forcing things that aren't there. He's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to Measury. Takes it from 10, and the basket is good. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge or at least contest the shot.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Barnes hits them both. Here's Cooligan. Passes it to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. Here's Cooligan. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Matthews into the lane. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. And the pass to Cobb. Unloads from 13. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Williams. And here's Matthews from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Ingram. Expanding his range. Darren Williams grabs the miss.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And here comes the break. Out left to the wing. Here's Cobb. And right through it goes. Silk's got 19 points.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Mejri. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers. The captain's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's the Prophet. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, solid low post possession on that one. I mean, that's where you want the points coming from. Nice high percentage looks.
Barnes, right side. Shoots the 3. Barnes with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Lakers passing it around. Yes! And the foul. That's on Darren Williams.
Sharp shooting at its best. Whether he's been open or it's been contested, it hasn't mattered.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Oh, not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 1:29 left in the fourth. Nice break. The Lakers. Here's Cooligan, and he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Barnes. To end the run. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 3 to the paint. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the defense did not make it easy for him, even though it was a solid attempt.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
You know, give them credit for not easing up as we've come down the stretch.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Williams, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Now here's Ingram. Misses the 3.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
They battled hard, but I think it's officially out of hand.
Knocks down the trifecta. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those free throws are the dagger. That will eliminate any hope of a comeback.
Dishes at Duacy to the left wing, and here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Hassel. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, it's just protocol. Coach wants them to fight all the way to the finish.
Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hammonds passes to Williams. Three-pointer. No good there. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Silly. You know, tonight he put up his high for the season. Found his rhythm, never let up. Just a terrific scoring effort all the way around.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
Well, defensively, he had the quickest hands on the court tonight. Whoever he was guarding, no matter who it was, could never get comfortable. He always was a threat to pick any pocket at any time. Nice aggressive game.